Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Wow. That has to be the best intro to a video game I have ever seen. Hands down. As a matter of fact, that intro was so cool. If the game did this... it wouldn't really matter what the game's about, would it? I would be completely content with that intro. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. If you didn't already know, that's the theme to Bad to the Bone. Bad to the bone. When it comes right down to it, the word bad can mean so many different things. I mean, it's been used just about every way. I mean, you've got, that's bad gravy, that just ruined my Thanksgiving dinner. Or, that Mr. Chuck Norris, he is one bad son of a bitch. Or, my salad shooter can launch a carrot 15 feet across the room. That is badass. Or in more modern ways, like, I just got hit in the nuts with a baseball and I wasn't wearing my cup. I can't finish the rest of the game. My coach is mad. That is bad. So, however the term may be used in your world, today we're gonna go with developer Data East's way of saying it with bad dudes. Developed in 1989, this was Data East's contribution to the world of side-scrolling beat-em-ups. And believe me, there was a ton of them on the market. There isn't one person I know that does not love a good old-fashioned button-mashing beat-em-up. They're just brilliant. They're full of huge arcade-styled gameplay. There's a ton of replay value in them. And in just about every case, they're multiplayer, 2 or more. So, at the time this game's going up against games like Shinobi and the almighty Double Dragon, you can bet it had some stiff competition. Alright, so let's jump into this bad boy and see what we got. And here we have a selection of 2 characters, Blade and Striker, and I have a real hard time here, actually. Both of these names are like cliched classic beat-em-up names, and I really have a hard time. Like Striker, Blade, Alright, so here we go, level 1. Now, you know, I did play this in the arcades back in the day. The motions on here seem a little gimmicky. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay, spin kick. Yeah, I like that. God, there's really no way for me to defend. What are those over there? Like, oh boy. Man. Here we go again with stupid AI. Is it just me, or is... they hit me and then they run off like a bunch of pansies. These guys ninjas or what? I just died, of course. Okay, and jump down, jump up. Where's that guy run into? Gosh. Oh, there's a chick up. Oh, there she is. Man, you can't tell, but the controls are just so awkward. It's like I'm trying to jump and kick, and you'd think it'd be easy, just a couple of buttons, but it's very, very awkward. I can't hit anybody. Look at them. They're just like running away. Look at this. Jumping up, jumping all over the place, hitting me, running off. This is so dumb. Oh, great. Hey, that guy's from Karnov. Oh my goodness, exactly. Oh, that is because Data East developed that game as well. Oh, there's the classic Karnov music as well. Oh man, that game is something else. If any of you guys have played that one, you're in for a real treat. Guys, why is this... oh, good, there we go. Die. Die, sucker. Whoa. I'm not sure what he said there. It kind of sounded like... bah, bah. So we'll just go with that. I don't know. This game is a little interesting, and I'm not really sure what the deal is with it. It's just very awkward to play. And the sound, well, there really isn't any sound for the most part. It's just blazing music. And this song's alright, but the sound effects are just ridiculous. It's just little small stupid hits, and I mean, listen to them. What's the deal? They're just dumb. Oh, gosh. See, I'm not playing Bad Dudes right now. I'm playing the NES version of Bad Dudes, and the NES version is a horrible port. I mean, you guys are witnesses. The best thing about the game is the music here for the second level. Bad Dudes wasn't supposed to be some NES port. This game was built for the arcades. This is an arcade game, and if it's the last thing we do today, we are playing the arcade version. And without any delay or hesitation, here we are, Bad Dudes. For the arcade, and for some reason it only wants to take 9 credits. Alright, so here we are, and just from the looks of things, right off the bat, I can already tell you this is Bad Dudes and what it's supposed to be like. Sound is much better. Music has that older arcade styled, you know, it just has that specific sound, that definition that it's an arcade. Fighting's a bit better in here as well. It's not as hard to control. It is still a little awkward. Oh, we got animals in this one. Are you kidding me? I got nubbed by the dog? Oh, jeez. Let's give this another go here. What? What did he say there? Time. I think he said time. I don't know. Man, when he gets hit, he sounds like a pansy, doesn't he? Uh-oh. Here we go. It's Mr. Karnov, spitting fire in all his glory. Yeah. Still hard. You know, and that's another testament to the arcades. The reason why they were so successful back in the day is that developers like this were making these games, and these games are so hard. I mean, you gotta remember, in the arcades, you had to pay a quarter, 2 quarters. Later on into the early 90s, the mid-90s, they were charging $1, $1.50, some games $2 and quarters to play before they had bill acceptors on these things. I'm bad. I love it. So you got to realize the games weren't doing well unless they were making money. They weren't making money unless people were playing the games. Well, people don't play the games if they're easy. Simple as that. Yeah, little kids, yeah, they'll play whatever. But the older kids, the more mature kids, they want to play games that give them a challenge. This game is hard. People keep pumping quarters into it. See, I have arcade games myself. Arcade games are designed to steal your quarters. They're designed to take your money. It's a business. You put in the money, you play the game. Simple. And if you talk to anybody that owned an arcade back in the day who handled the marketing, they'll tell you arcades that had harder gameplay made more money. Yeah, now I've been sitting here blabbing about all the cool backstory and history of this. But you know what? I've been playing this guy here. This is the boss for the second level. I've died several times off camera, but God, he is really starting to piss me off. Again, it's like I'm kind of running into the same problem. I can't really hit him. It's like no matter where I go, he's always on top of me, hitting me from up top, up bottom. It's like Edward Scissorhands or Freddy Krueger or somebody. He's got freaking claws coming out of his arms. All right, so really to break this game down, I think it's a good game. I think it has some problems. It just really does not compare to the other beat 'em ups that were on the market at the time. I think it all has to deal with really that the controls are just a little awkward, a little finicky. I think the music's good. I think the sound effects fit the game. They work. They're good. You know, it's 2 players. That's good. It has 2 different positions for the buttons. In the arcade, you've got for left-handed and right-handed. It's nice and accommodating for that. I'll be honest with you. This is a really hard one for me to grade because it's not like the game is horrible, but it's not like the game is all that good either. I mean, it does have some replay value. Get a couple players in there, yeah, it does. But what it really comes down to is if I was in an arcade and there was Bad Dudes and then there was a cabinet of Double Dragon, well, I would put my quarters in Double Dragon. It's just, I would. Nothing in the game is really memorable. Nothing really stands out. Nothing that you're going to go home and talk about. So I think I'm being pretty fair in the game. So the EMU review for Bad Dudes.
This game gets a C+.
In my younger days, this was a frequent grade I would get when my teacher handed me back my biology essay. She would say, "At least you passed."